Welcome to your daily focus for August the 26th, 2019. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I would have been on sooner, but I tell you, I go through computer parts like there's no tomorrow. Me and computers do not get along, so I apologize for the delay. So what do we have happening? We have the sun in Virgo. We have the moon in Cancer all day. What beautiful signs. And today would be with the 26th, double eight, right? Eight for August 26th is an 8, and then the 3, which is a 19. So 1 plus 9 is 10, and 1 plus 0 is 1. So we have the magician's energy today. I tell you, when we start out the week with the magician, my goodness. So we have the sun. If you take the 19 energy, that's the sun energy. It's about you. It's about your path forward. It's about raising your vibration, raising your energy, knowing you've got this. And then we have the 10 energy. The 10 energy is the Wheel of Fortune. The 10 energy, or the Wheel of Fortune, is talking about new horizons. Just right in front of us, basically. And then we have the magician. So today, I would say would definitely be, or all week would definitely be a good time to do new moon affirmations. Okay, I do have a link to a video with new moon affirmations, or you can do the morning meditation with affirmations. But you know what, the new moon one, I'd rather you get a piece of paper and a pen and write down a couple of things that really calls out to you for things that you want to say going forward. And make your own. Put them on sticky notes. Put them all over the place. New moon affirmations when the magician is around. We also have to watch our thoughts when the magician is around, because we don't want to be giving negative energy or negative thoughts like I'll never be able to pay this bill. I don't know how I'm going to feed the family. I don't know if I'm ever going to have anything. I don't think I'm going to get the job. The house I'm going to look at is probably more than I can afford. You know, when you say things like that, expect it to be. I'm so clumsy all the time. Don't worry, you will be. And when I picked the deck up, I looked underneath to see when I was ready to shuffle, and it was the star card, and that is making the impossible possible. So, oh my goodness, we had a card drop. Who is it? Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. We are ready to go forward. And there is emotion and passion and compassion when it's any queen. Queens are some of our highest diplomats in the deck. Definitely some of our highest intuitives. This is about having control over the things you need control over. So maybe taking back ownership on something that you once gave away, or giving away something that was, it never truly was yours in the first place, and get it off your plate and give it to somebody else if you can. So very much clarity can come in. So she's sitting there and she's waiting for the clarity before she stands up and goes forward. There's an angel whispering into her ear. So, you know, pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your gut feelings, your emotion, though. I get the emotion so strong here. To really tap into your emotion. Are you getting angry? Are you getting happy? Are you tensing up? Are you nice and relaxed and breathing casually, or breathing nice big breaths? Or are you hyperventilating almost? Are your fists clenched? Are you, so pay close attention to when you're thinking of things, when you're dreaming of things. And especially when you are doing meditations, and especially asking for things to come into existence, put yourself in that spot. There's a confidence here. There's an intelligence here. We may be very forthright with what we want to do and where we want to go. We're up for challenges. We need to be observant to the new things that are coming into our life or the messages. It could be a change in perception as well. The Ace of Swords is our next one, so we have all about the swords. Now, this is the aha moment. This is the epiphany. This is the, all of a sudden just something comes out of the blue and hits you, and you're like, yes, I can go forward in this way, or I can accomplish that doing this, or talking to this person, or investing in this. And maybe you're investing time, energy, maybe finances. But you see where you can do it. You see where you can go forward. Let's see what the third card is here. Oh, the Ten of Swords is back, so we have all swords today. Okay, so it's really about our thoughts, our intelligence, our confidence is all there today. We may be a little bit more analytical. We may see what really needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done. The Ten of Swords is a beautiful, we are still in full moon energy. We will be till close to at the end of the week. So this is a time to understand that we have been through some challenges in our life, some struggles, some sorrows, some tears, some happiness and joy as well. Those swords aren't in us. They are behind us. They are our wall of strength. The sun is breaking through the clouds. And we are pushing ourselves back up. We are ready to dust ourselves off. We are ready to stand strong. We are ready to go forward. That's what this day offers to us. And it's getting over some challenges too. So there might be some behaviors or habits that we need to let go of. There might be some form of completion that needs to happen in order to leave yesterday behind. I read this little thing. I don't know if it was true or not, but it would be a good thing to do. But a teacher had everybody with a slip of paper write down the thing they feared the most, or the thing that upset them the most, or the thing that brought anxiety the most. They weren't allowed to put their name on it, and everybody got to crumple up the paper and throw it in this bag. And then one by one, she held open the bag and somebody else read it. And if the person wanted to take ownership of that, then they did. But it was heart-wrenching. It was about cancer and illness and sickness and loved ones passing and not enough food on the table and mom and dad fighting and she hangs it by the door and says, just leave the baggage in here because you're entering a safe place and we don't have to go there. You can leave that all at the door and come in and learn and find some joy and happiness. But she also wrote in it that when she did this for her students, that there was a lot more compassion for the other person sitting next to them. Realizing everybody has a story. I don't know who that was for, but maybe it was for all of you. But there must be something in today's energy then that is about people and relationships and how we greet each other, how we treat each other, how we blend with each other. That's very strong, a strong day for us. There's a strong confidence in us. Aha moments, epiphanies. Remember, we do have the Magician on top of that, so your world can change instantly. Instantly. Look for the opportunities. Look for new groups of people. Look for new activities. Renewal of peace, 13. 1 plus 3 is the 4. So a balance, harmony. Renewal of peace. What is bringing in your fear? What is bringing in your anxiety? And how do we reconcile that? How do we put some form of completion behind it? Is it saying sorry? Is it forgiveness that we need to give out? Maybe it's forgiveness to ourselves for something. Letting something go, letting somebody go. Feeling the balance. Here we're in nature. Maybe it's getting around animals and babies today. Maybe it's getting out in the forest and just walking around. It's not time really, in my neck of the woods at least, for the leaves to be on the ground, but it's soon. The leaves are starting to change color already. Yuck. The renewal of peace. So, how can you bring peace and joy back into your life? What needs to go? Where do you need to lessen in your life? Lessen in order to allow new things to come into your life, in order to cut out the chaos a little bit. Maybe letting go of some things. We'll see what our animals have to say. All swords today. I can't remember the last time we had a daily where it was all swords or all cups or all wands or so high-powered energy today in our thoughts, in our clarity, in our understanding, in our perceptions. I think many of us will have magical moments today, whether or not we see them and recognize them, but they will be there. So take the blinders off, go with the flow, see what you're being offered, and keep breathing. Keep breathing, says the dolphin. Journal, water, energy shift, breathing. Focusing on the act of breathing clears the mind of all daily distractions and clears our energy, enabling us to better connect with the spirit within. And that could be the renewal of peace, of just going back to a meditation practice that you used to have that you kind of let go of, or maybe it's back to the breathing. And breathing is just that. It's you breathe in and out. And close your eyes just so that you can mentally envision the breath coming in through your nose, down through your throat, in through your lungs, puffing up your tummy a little bit, and your exhale out, and just watch your breath within your mind going in and out. And you can say things to yourself like relax, let go, peace, harmony, joy, laughter. You can say these words on each breath to bring in that energy, to stabilize you. Perhaps. Dolphin knows that you've been caught off guard, and she wants to remind you that stressful situations induce panics, which causes and continued panic and stress. Panic and stress. And you know, right now in the sky, and it has been over the last several days too, we're making decisions, but when we're making those decisions, we're also feeling like we're going to miss out in some way, in some other way, by not taking the other path or not taking the other road. And that's very temporary. We quickly move away from that, but right now we could be kind of sitting there going, I don't know if I did the right thing because, gosh, now I'm not going to be able to do this or participate in that. So don't worry about it. You've probably made the right decision in order to go forward. And don't worry, you have another 4 or 5 days in which to change your mind even, because the new moon energy, that's when we're going to step into the new beginnings and the new starts. Although I think it might even start a little earlier, even though that's atypical for a new moon and a full moon energy. Try to meditate, enroll in a yoga class, participate in some form of exercise, or even if it's just for 10 minutes a day. Dolphin feels that a water-based exercise would work best. Exercise works similar to meditating, but also serves as an outlet of sorts. So if you have a lot of restlessness, then yes, get out there and work out. Go for a brisk walk. Dig a hole and dig a ditch. Dig a ditch. That's what I did today. I dug a ditch. Release your sadness by crying. Okay, we all need a release. Don't hold back those tears. Don't hold back the emotions that you feel. Let them come out. Look at them. Face them. Understand what you need to do in order to allow them to flow through you and leave them behind as you go forward. Get a makeover, an ego boost by getting your hair or nails done, new clothes. It may help you catch your breath and enjoy the moment. Don't grab the rose-colored glasses, but think positively about something, about anything. Look within yourself and see what needs to be changed and take action. More times than not, it is because you stopped loving yourself. Remember that there is nothing that you cannot be. There is nothing you cannot do. There is nothing that you cannot have. Clear the energy that is stifling you. Breathing is an intricate part of your system, body, mind, and spirit. Take some time for yourself and spend it by the water. Take out a journal and write down while experiencing the sea air. If you can't get away, soak in a bathtub. Add some sea salt or Epsom salts, or purchase a desktop fountain or a CD that invokes the feeling of being by water, or just Google it for goodness sakes. But water it's very calming. It's very a great stress reliever. It allows you to think, and maybe it's the flow of the water, or it could just be the water. So we're definitely being told to meditate today, to do our new moon affirmations today, to think positively about where we want to go. And yes, when emotions come up that make us cry, make us sad, face them, look at them, understand them. Maybe there's forgiveness that needs to be given. Maybe we need to give it to ourselves. Maybe there's a conversation that still lingers. Maybe there's an action that's still undone. And we want to tie up all those loose ends this week so that we can walk into a new moon with a vibrant energy and a skip in our step. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.